Hello, sports fans. I'm super excited today. I am Clifford Davis, coming to you via Zoom with David Ayres, hockey legend, mythical individual that has lived out his dream on the ice. Hello, David. How are you doing this morning?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. So I got a few questions, so let's go ahead and get into it. First, I think we'd all like to know, how does it feel going from the stands to on the ice and not just playing, but also helping to let the Hurricanes win an NHL hockey game?
Well, it was a pretty cool experience. I'm sure you could think of it, but you're in the stands and all of a sudden they tell you get down and get ready after the first goalie goes down, and then I'm just kind of sitting there. And this was the third time this year where I had to go and get dressed, right? So I wasn't actually thinking I'm going to get net. Just kind of figured I was going to get half dressed and then kind of get ready to watch the game and go home. The normal, right? But this time it was get your stuff on and get in the net. So that was a pretty wild feeling. The guy comes in and tells you to go, and excitement takes over. Even I've been on the ice with the Leafs guys so many times all year, and 8 years with the Marlies guys. So I was ready to go. I knew most of the guys on the Leafs team, so it was fun to get out there and play against them. But when you get out there and the crowd goes crazy, that's a different story. You can practice all you want, but that doesn't set you up for a game with 20,000 fans going crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing situation. Being that you are a mythical legend now for the NHL, and you've agreed to have your hockey stick sent off to the Hockey Hall of Fame, how does it feel being that mythical legend that no matter what, from here on out, there are going to be stories said about you?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's not something I ever thought was going to happen, but obviously, as a kid growing up playing hockey, everybody wants to end up in the Hockey Hall of Fame. So when I came off the ice and they decided to take my stick and put it in the Hall of Fame, we did a little ceremony probably about a month ago where I put my stick in there. So that was a pretty surreal feeling, just looking around all the great accomplishments from everyone else, and for them to ask me to put my stick in there, and now I'm part of the Hockey Hall of Fame. That was pretty wild.
Well, going forward, you actually went on the ice prior to the coronavirus and the shutdown for everyone taking into effect. What do you foresee for the fans and for the teams going forward for actually playing at the games? Do you see fans in the stands, or do you see hockey going forward in empty stadiums without those cheering crowds?
I have a funny feeling that they're going to start without the crowds. Obviously, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think that they're going to start with very, very minimal people in the stands. They want to get it back on, and I think the TV ratings will be bumped up pretty high because a lot of people are missing the hockey games, and they just want to see it. So any kind of live hockey would be great to see even on TV, but it's going to be different for the players being on the ice with nobody screaming in the background. It's going to be like a game of shinny all over again.
That's very true. And I think that's going to be something missed if there's no fans. But again, I appreciate you coming out, David. Thank you for your time. Sports World, thank you for viewing and tuning in this week. Make sure you tune in next week when we'll have another guest and maybe somebody amazing like David Ayres, hockey legend. Have a great one, everyone.